Welcome to Wander, Explore, Discover.
Today we're doing a campground review on Aysons Reserve.
And I'm going to cook up some crispy lamb chops and mashed potato. Aysons Reserve is a popular free bush camping area along the Campaspe River. It is approximately 185 kilometres from Melbourne, 40 kilometres from Echuca, and only 12 kilometres from Rochester. The access road from Rochester to Aysons Reserve is fully sealed and the campground surface is hard soil with some grassy areas. The camping area is along the road and runs parallel to the Campaspe River and also in the large grassy area behind. You can't camp between the bollards and the river. It is a large area with numerous flat camping spots suitable for motorhomes, caravans, camper trailers and tents.
If you want more places to wander, explore and discover, subscribe to our channel for new videos every week. We chose a nice flat site overlooking the river, without too many trees, so we had good solar. The camping area has areas with full sun and some shady spots, so you have plenty of choice of campsites. We stayed here in November and there were a few other campers, but it wasn't very busy. The Campaspe River features a boat ramp, numerous swimming spots and is a popular destination for fishing and bird watching. Aysons Reserve is maintained by the Campaspe Shire Council and it is free to stay. You will need an online permit if you want to stay longer than 3 days and 2 nights. It is easy to apply online and there is still no charge.
There is a toilet block with flushing toilets, but you'll need to provide your own toilet paper. There is a dump point available near the toilet block and non-potable water is available.
Aysons Reserve Campground is dog friendly. Just keep your dogs on a lead and clean up after them. Fires are allowed as long as there is no fire ban. We had good Telstra mobile coverage when we stayed. Flushing toilets are available, but you will need to provide your own toilet paper and there is a dump point near the toilets. There are plenty of bins available.
Aysons Reserve is only 12 kilometres from the lovely town of Rochester. Rochester is a small country town on the banks of the Campaspe River with beautiful heritage buildings, cafes, supermarkets and other interesting shops to browse in. You can also see the Rochester silos that were painted by renowned mural artist Jimmy DeVat in 2018 and 2021. As we wandered around the streets of Rochester, we saw lots of large colourful murals down laneways and on the sides of buildings. We popped into Cotham's Family Butchers and bought some fresh loin lamb chops from the friendly staff. Back at the Aysons Reserve, we cooked up some delicious crispy lamb chops and creamy mashed potatoes. G'day, today we're going to cook up a nice simple Aussie staple dinner. We're going to be cooking up these beautiful lamb loin chops that we got from Cotham's Family Butcher at Rochester, and we'll also be doing some steamed veggies and some creamy mashed potato. So I'll show you how to do the mashed potato and we'll show you how to cook up the crispy lamb chops. Right, Alright, so we've got our potatoes peeled. These are quite small potatoes, and what we're going to do is simply try to get them about the same size. So with these, probably about just in half will be fine. So we'll just cut each one in half so they're about the same size, and that way they'll cook nice and evenly, and when it comes to mashing you won't get as many hard bits in your mash. So once you've got them cut up and in your pot, we're going to fill them up to just underneath up around the rivets of where the pot might be, and then boil them until they're soft. Alright, we've cooked up our potato, boiled it, and now when making creamy mashed potato, it's good just to put it on the heat after you've drained it, and just cook off any of the moisture till there's no steam coming out. And then we're going to add a little bit of milk and butter and some salt, just some salt, no pepper, and then we'll mash it up. Alright, so we've cooked off the excess water that's in the bottom, so we'll just add a bit of butter, just a nice chunk of butter from the potatoes, throw in some salt, and now for the milk, just add a bit in the bottom till it's just covering the bottom of your pan or your saucepan like that. You don't want too much more or it will go a bit runny. Get your potato masher in, give it a good squash with it for a start. Then get a whisk and whisk the potato till it's nice and smooth and creamy. There you go, nice smooth creamy potato. And we'll just keep this warm while we're cooking the lamb. Alright, we're going to prepare our lamb to cook, and it's very simple. All we're going to do, the lamb's been taken out of the fridge at room temperature. Take a couple of sheets of paper towel, and we're just going to dab the lamb just to make sure it's nice and dry. So just dab it on, and then we'll take some salt and pepper over the top. To cook up the lamb, we'll put a heavy base saucepan on here. We're going to add just a layer of olive oil in the bottom, so it doesn't have to be, half an inch deep, just to cover the bottom so that when we heat it right up, get it smoking, put the lamb in, and that'll seal it very quickly. We've got our oil heating up and it's started to smoke, so showing that it's like hot enough for us to put our lamb in, and we'll cook this in a couple of batches. So lay our lamb down in here, and give it a good couple of minutes on one side before we flip it over. So after 2 or 3 minutes, you might see a bit of liquid coming out, just a little bit out of the top of the lamb. So that's a good time to turn them over and put them on the other side. When your lamb's cooked, just take it off and place it on the plate. Sooner if you want it rarer, or you can burn them to crisp and have them well done. And we'll be ready to plate up once we cook the others. Alright, here's our finished lamb cutlets with our vegetables. Looks absolutely delicious with some mint jelly over the top. Can't wait to dig in.
We hope you enjoyed today's video. You can find more information and places to explore at wanderexplorediscover.com.